we're back. You're listening to American Wannabes podcast. Let's get those intros in order. First, we have. Oh shit, he's not here.
No,
he's not here.
Yeah, we have his sister poet in the building.
And I'm Christian Zaragoza, aka Chrissy Picks on your local socials, medias, and networks. We also have
Fern, aka El Chaton.
The order's a little.
Fern.
And
Fern.
I don't know where the fuck Jerry is, but we have
We have a special guest.
a replacement.
A replacement.
We have a replacement. This guy is from El Paso, Texas.
Yeah.
He's repping fucking Texas in this bitch.
There we go.
And he's like a young and up and comer. He's
Blowing up on Reels right now.
Is he really?
I don't know.
Is it?
I feel like all the young comics are blowing up on Reels right now.
All the young comics are fucking getting crazy views, fool, and all the fucking veterans are like, what do we have to do?
What is that? What is that?
Fucking like.
How do you do that?
But yeah, man, let people who you know, man.
I'm Julian Luera.
Let people who you know. Let people know who you are.
I'm Julian Luera. I'm replacing Jerry.
Julian ¿qué?
Julian Luera.
Luera.
Dude, I should change that name.
Culera.
Yeah,
Just a little bit, huh?
from Texas.
Yeah, Luera. Julian Comedy on Instagram.
Yeah, take it easy there.
And Julian Comedia. TikTok.
He's got like that Ashton Kutcher comedy.
He reminds me of that friend and fucking and friend I had in third grade, fool, that used to have an esclava, fool. Like, he always had jewelry and he fucking, you know what I mean? Paisa the fuck
Very
out.
paisa.
Would draw fucking guns on his fucking spare time. Little
On the textbooks, bro.
Yeah, on the textbooks. That was you.
Yeah.
He
You draw
reminds
fucking
me-
guns and then draw people fucking and be like, hey, fool, look.
That's my uncle, dog.
Yeah, dude, you look like that fucking
He's
guy.
like Pete Davidson comedy.
Yeah,
Like
Pete
how you say
Davidson.
Jesus, like
You think
very
Mexican
like
Pete Davidson.
I always get that.
because you play like the
'Cause you got a
dumb
big
smart
dick.
guy, like
Dumb smart
what's
guy.
going on right now, and then
Yeah.
but people love it, you know.
Yeah,
That's
dating Kim Kardashian. I'll probably date
That's a compliment.
It's a compliment,
That's a
just so you know.
compliment, okay? Just
Oh
letting you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
the
he's
dumb
dating
smart
Jenny
guy.
69.
He'll probably take Gen 69.
Jenny 69 instead of Kim
Give him a
Kardashian.
hell of a compliment for all the girls are thinking like, damn, he must have a huge hog.
Does Pete Davidson have a
Yeah,
huge
fucking
hog?
hog.
That's what everybody
little
says.
hoggy.
Little hoggy.
It's a little hoggy.
It's a little hoggy.
It's getting there.
How do you like being in LA, dog?
It's the first time.
Pretty cool, man. I've never been over here, so.
Oh,
the-
for real? First
so
time
tell
ever?
us-
Yeah, first time in LA.
What
doing
have you
comedy.
seen? What have you
What
seen?
are some of the tourist attractions you've seen?
Tourists, the train tracks.
train tracks?
This fool got all scared because I stopped at a train track. I didn't know that wasn't you weren't supposed to do that.
I mean, if the homeless people are on the train tracks, that means it's safe, right?
Yeah, I guess.
No, because I stopped at the light and he's like, "We're just gonna stop on the train track." I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah."
And then
This
I
is a
saw
thing.
a lot of man. I went on that Figueroa Street.
Oh, shit.
So he's been hanging around with Jerry.
Wait.
That fucking, you've been hanging out with Jerry too much, dude.
You mean
Just stay at
Fig?
Jerry's
You
house.
mean Fig, where all the lizards are?
Yeah, dude,
How was that?
That was trippy, man. I never seen so many chicks like that on the street.
Yeah, dude. Oh, my God. You can
Did
fall in
he-
love in that street. Better be careful, dude.
Did he pull up to a corner and roll down the window
Dude, sometimes, a couple times.
just to see what you would do?
It's supposed to
Before
say no
Jerry turns
comment.
into-
No
Jerry-
comment.
Yeah, Jerry turns to a sick maniac. So
Dude,
he's just
it
fucking
was
like,
fun though.
Pick one, fool.
Hey, that one gives you a discount.
It's
fool.
all right.
Hey, what are you guys doing in here?
Which one would you do if you could? And then he goes and gets her.
Yeah,
All right.
But it was like a lot, man.
He's just like, yeah, man. Hey, Julian, what would you do if she was right here, right now, just fucking spread open? What would you do? How would you fuck her? And it's like, ooh. And I feel like he's gonna be, I'll just point the shit out of her. Yeah, me too. Let's see. I'll point the shit out of her.
Hey,
too,
get out the
dog.
car.
Yeah, get out the car.
Hey, I'm gonna
Hey,
drop you off
Julian,
at
do
7-Eleven.
me a fucking favor right now, dog, and grab my dick real quick. Just feel that
Look
shit
the
out.
other
I need
way.
someone to touch it. Yeah,
You want to go
yeah,
home and
I
watch a
will touch
movie?
it. How is it living with Jerry for a bit? I lived with them for years.
Dude, I love the cat, bro. Luna's pretty nice.
She bites you, huh?
You mean that
Yeah,
attacked
she
the one that
bites.
attacked me?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, she's a biter. No one bites me on the ear, and then it hurts. You know, it makes me itchy. But it's cool. He's so many bobbleheads here too, man. It's like a LA museum in here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for Jerry for sure, dude. This guy
Yeah.
collects anything off the street, for even the fucking street sign.
He still has the Wheaties box that we told him is not worth anything.
Yeah,
He went to go. He bought it at a spot for $20, and then
At the market, it was $2.50.
they're still at the market right now using that LeBron cover for 2 for $5 right now, and he still keeps it up there.
Yeah,
Point the
LeBron's
camera
wearing
there,
6
please.
now. That's why.
Yeah.
He's what?
He's wearing the number 6.
Oh,
Oh yeah, really?
he changed his
Wow,
number.
that-
Why? Because he's going for a 6'3".
No, I don't know. He just changed it.
I guess. Fool.
Make
Nerd
more money
alert.
after.
Dude, my brother is still like 1 more year of not being an LA fan. I'm like, fool, are
more
you
years.
serious?
No.
It's 2 more years.
He's literally not being a fan.
He signed the 2-year.
Oh yeah, that's what he said. He said 2 more years of not being a Lakers fan. I was like, bro, are you serious?
What?
Is that how much you don't like LeBron that you're just not gonna like the Lakers till they?
I didn't like LeBron before, and
So-
now he's
so-
a Laker. He's my guy now.
My brother doesn't like LeBron, but he loves the Lakers. But literally, because he came to the Lakers, he stopped being a fan.
So he just likes the Clippers now, or what?
No, he likes the team that's winning, Golden State.
Golden
of course,
State.
he's gonna go to the fucking other winner.
Yeah.
Chingao, güey. Fucking sports.
Where all the
suck.
pretty boys are at.
Mm-hmm.
Take it easy. What, you're a sports guy?
A little bit.
He don't look like a
just
sports
little
guy.
bit.
You're not a sports guy?
I go to the baseball games sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you do for fun? What is it? How old are you?
No, I'm 24. I just turned 24. in
Oh,
May.
another 24 yen.
24, dude.
Saul was 24 too, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you do? What do you do for fun?
And Angel.
I do comedy, and then I hang out with my friends. I go to the minor leagues for the
Minor leagues.
for
Or the baseball.
What is it? San Diego Padres. They're in El Paso.
What's
So
the
you
name
gonna
of the
go
team
see
there?
that?
The El Paso Chihuahuas.
Are you
Nice.
fact checking him right now?
Dude,
Oh.
it's fucking, is El Paso scary, fool? Because of the fucking Juarez is right next door and shit?
Nah, not really. We're
Because
like
you never
pretty
go to
safe.
Juarez?
It doesn't spill over.
No?
The-
But
That
do you
freeway
ever,
does.
Do you ever go to Juarez?
Sometimes, whenever I want to have a good time, like for cheap.
Okay, that's where we're
You
going.
know what I mean? Because like
Really?
everything's
So,
like.
but it's not crazy when you're in Juarez?
Only sometimes, dude. Recently, there was like a
Okay,
big
verga.
ol-
Tell me something except sometimes. Sometimes.
Dude, well, it is
He's like,
crazy.
stays in the middle. Look, sometimes.
Dude, it is crazy out
Maybe.
there, man. Because
Yeah.
recently there was like a big old cartel takeover of Juarez,
Oh, shit.
where like they went in the prison, they took out some guy
Oh,
that they wanted to
fuck.
take out, and they went out to the city of Juarez and just started messing everything up, like the gas stations, setting them
The
on
fuck?
fire, killing people, and you could see like all the fire from
the other side?
Paso. Yeah.
No
all the
way.
smoke and
You were
stuff.
like, huh? Something's going
I'm
on
gonna
over
go. I
there.
guess
You guys
I'll
are
take
watering
some-
your fucking yard like, something's happening in Juarez.
No, for real. man.
Should we still go down there for lunch?
I just be tripping out like the gun doesn't like fly over the fucking fence and hit somebody in the street and shit.
For real, huh?
Does
Like
that
they just-
happen?
no.
Fuck. Pinche matretos, güey.
How,
Trae
how
retornadas balas, güey,
close?
you just
How
walking
close
out.
are you from like the border? Like how many miles?
I would say, like from my house,
Yeah.
probably like 15 miles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fool. That's
But
not
El Paso's
bad
right
at all.
there.
Yeah.
No,
but-
when we went out there, they were trying to get us to go over there for the day. I was like, nah, we're
Yeah.
good. Me and
Yeah,
Jerry were
it's
like,
like going
nah,
to
we're
TJ,
good.
fool. That's
Yeah,
all
but
it
we
is.
were
Same
still
thing.
like,
same thing.
Fuck that.
Fuck
fool.
that.
Like people from San Diego all the time, they go over and like how he said, it's for a cheaper.
Yeah, but TJ's not that bad.
Yes, it is. It was the same thing that
He
happened. The
said-
same time that it happened, it was
They were
happening in
telling-
TJ.
Yeah,
They were-
dude, it actually did happen in
Yeah,
Tijuana
see?
too. Yeah.
Exactly. Same
But I
thing.
feel like since we grew up around TJ, that it's not as scary. Like Juarez sounds like
Yes,
Juarez
it is.
just sounds scarier because of like in the 90s, all those girls were going missing, and like people always say that's the worst spot. And just seeing
Yeah.
it, I was like, nah, I'm not going over there.
Yeah,
fuck that.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Too many
scary.
movies are based on Juarez, not
scary,
Tijuana.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's what you guys do for fun? You guys go to fucking Juarez and just chillax?
Yeah, sometimes. But I try to stay away from over there now though, because of the violence. Yeah, so I get kind of scared over there, but it's all about who you know.
My brother, your brother was telling us that you do that too, that you guys would go like for ditching parties like during the day and then go all day to Mexico and then come back.
Well, that was his era. I was,
That was
like,
it.
You guys, we
I
just
learned
fucked.
something new. How do you know his brother?
He's like,
When we went out there, his brother was like our tour guide.
Oh,
he
so
was
you
showing us
guys
everything.
met before?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, you did a show and you were...
We went to El Paso. I met him and his brother was cool shit. He was taking us around and showing us everything. He showed us that bar that the song. I guess there's a famous El Paso song, and there's a bar.
The Nova Noa?
No, what's the
No,
bar
it's
that
a
your
bar.
brother took us to? A
Rosa-
famous bar,
Rosa-
Rosa's
Rosa-
Cafe. Out in Rosa's Cafe. That bar, which is like a landmark that bikers stop at, and then he showed us all the fucking crazy spots, and then he took us to that freeway that goes into. There's like a freeway that goes into Juarez. It like goes over into
Yeah,
Mexico.
so
It's like fuck your.
disrespectful.
Yeah, that sounds disrespectful.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like a freeway that curves into Mexico and curves and then goes back to U.S.
Yeah, they're like, all right.
It's like a high bridge, and
It
it's like,
is.
I was like, how the hell did they do
Imagine
that?
You crash right there in fucking Mexico. What happens there? Fucking, like, it happened in Mexico.
Their
Deliver a
thing
baby
doesn't
there?
Cover
Yeah,
it.
seriously, don't cover it because you were in Mexico.
Deliver a baby right there.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But
I
even
know,
like,
what happens there? You deliver a baby right there. Like, hey,
We got a Mexican child. There's people
Yeah.
playing in the dirt, soccer dirt. I was like, are we in the Middle East or what?
but even like the border isn't even accurate. You know that? Like there's a spot on the other side of Mexico that's like fenced off and people swim in that little area, and that area territory is still considered the United States, but the wall's blocking off like the other side of the wall.
So we're
Yeah.
taking part of their. Yeah, it sounds like we take part of their fucking land.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's like the beach. I think it's crazy. And like in Tijuana, it just like stops.
Tijuana has a beach.
Yeah, dude.
It's the same
Dude,
as a
yes,
fucking
dude. You fucking idiot.
There's a Tijuana beach.
yes.
Dick,
Right
do you
next
know
to
there's
San
a
Diego.
like San Diego is a coastal town,
It
right?
doesn't. Hold up.
And it
The
goes-
board doesn't stop at the
And
beach.
then the
so
water-
bad.
Yeah, but
The
like
water.
no one. People going to this beach.
Yeah,
you really are an American wannabe, huh?
Yeah, for real, dude.
Oh, nobody's ever did that before.
Nobody's ever done that before.
Nobody's ever used our name in their thing for real. You're
Yeah.
the first person.
You didn't even know, bro.
It's like when
What
you're in
the
a movie
heck?
and they say the name of the movie. No, we've never even done that before.
Nice, dude.
That was
And how's
cool.
how's the dating scene right now for your age, dude? What's the vibe? What do you do?
It's just fun. I have,
Aren't you booed up?
I'm booed up a little bit. Yeah.
A little bit.
Depends on.
I know what
It's
you're doing.
complicated.
Hold on.
No, I know. I just playing.
Yo,
I know.
I you know what's so funny? I've been in your shoes. I know what you're saying. I know what you're doing.
And you're gonna get in trouble
and you're
for
gonna
saying
get
what
in
you
trouble. Let me tell you something right now, fool.
tell your girl you're not
gonna
in
that
it.
He's
little
like, it
comment.
depends whether or not she hears this.
Yeah,
Is she
exactly.
gonna
The fact that
listen
you
to
said
this?
a little booed up, she's gonna be like, "What the fuck you mean a little booed
Here's
up?"
all, please don't
Yeah.
tag me on
Little
this. I don't want to
bossy guy,
get
dude.
busted.
Yeah,
She's
dude.
gonna be
Should we
fucking-
move
Yeah,
on?
it's fun, man.
Yeah,
Because I go in and out whenever I want.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fun.
Her or the building?
on her. That's what's up.
You mean her or
Tell us more.
The apartment, fool, the
Tell us
apartment,
more.
The place. Yeah.
Oh, you guys live together.
Yeah,
Easy.
kind of.
He wants to steer away from this conversation.
Let's steer away,
as
let's steer
quickly as
away.
possible.
All right, so the
It's
minor
something
leagues again. How are the
So
games?
let's talk
at
about the cool
leagues?
minor league
Well, let's
baseball.
say back when you were out here fucking slinging dick. Back before you fell in love with toda esa madre. Like,
Yeah.
how was it? How was the scene?
Yeah, well, I was in high school. I was like dating chicks in wood shop.
Wood
So they've been
shop?
together for a while, is what he's
you,
saying.
You been giving these bitches the palo. fool. Fucking wood shop.
Yeah, dude.
Come
I-
check
I
out
would
this
take
wood,
messages
girl.
On the, on the pieces of wood, I'd be like, here you go.
Ay,
Dude,
güey,
that was so
romantic.
romantic. Yeah.
You know, you know, I want to be a construction worker, so would you date me and shit? Estoy bien romántico. Hey, fool, like, do you guys in California? Is there like wood shop? And
Yeah, I had wood shop.
Yeah, I had
Really?
wood
I
shop.
made my plaque with my
I was
name on
actually
it.
in
Got an A
band.
plus.
Fool, we never had none of
Oh,
those.
I was
fucking
in band
classes.
too.
I was in band, so I didn't do no
too.
electives.
What did you play?
What'd you play?
I was on drumline. I was on
Oh,
the bass
shit.
line.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't
Play
get.
us something
See,
fucking
by the time
live.
they got to Z, the drums were all gone. All that was left was fucking the flute or trumpet, fool. So I had to pick fucking trumpet, and I was so mad, and I played the trumpet for fucking 3
drummer?
years.
That's true. No, I was not. I was
a drummer.
I was a saxophone player.
See, Sepulveda, there were still some cool instruments left.
Yeah.
There was still some cool. Luera, there was probably drums are still. There's
Yeah,
fucking
the
20
baritone.
drum
Yeah,
spots.
Zaragoza, the last one.
Yeah, for all the good instruments were the
Fucking-
saxophone.
That's
was
right,
taken,
upper
fool.
elementary.
In
right away.
graduation, you were probably like your family's
last
like, no,
one.
but why go out early?
Yeah, for real.
He's gonna be the last one.
Doesn't start 10. I'll get there at 12.
I'd always be like, why don't we start from Z this time? It's too complicated to do that alphabetical order backwards. We get fucked up. I was like,
fuck up, Christian.
a few times they wanted to do that, but when it was like for some bullshit, like do a presentation, they're like, we're gonna start from Z this time. Oh, now you want to start from fucking Z. Now that we're doing presentations, now we're getting fucking prizes, limousine rides and shit. Fuck.
Damn, that's fucking. I didn't even think about that. Fool. Fucking, he's like the last one to go
Z
out.
sucks. Fool. It's cool when it's like, all right, we're gonna present or we're doing some
You're in the
bullshit.
back, you're
Then
like,
I'm the last, but
You get like that extra day to do the
yeah,
project.
exactly, exactly. But then they want to hit you with that sometimes. Like, let's start from the Z this time. Some stupid idiots will yell it out, and they'll be like, yeah, let's do that, and then you're fucked because you thought you had an extra day, and then you don't have shit.
Hey, fool, but is it true about like the band girls? Were they freaks or what?
That's
Dude.
that's
that is true.
Yeah,
the band
bro.
girls are a little fucking freaks. fool.
Dude,
Like,
those band trips in the bus.
That's what I was about to
Smelling
say.
like fish in there.
No.
Well, don't you?
hey, fuck.
You never seen American
That's a
Pie?
little
Dude,
sucias, fool.
it would, man. It was crazy
What's the craziest thing that happened in fucking in high school, dog?
in high school.
Like a hookup. Crazy hookup stories.
Nah,
You see,
I
here
don't
at
want to say.
American Wannabes podcast. We like telling hookup stories.
Yes.
So what's your favorite,
Dude, okay.
craziest?
I'm not gonna say any names, bro.
Don't say names.
I'm not
Claudia.
We don't want you to say
Yeah,
names.
yeah.
Shout
So,
out,
I don't know if you
Claudia.
guys said like
Yeah,
we're like,
you
no,
know.
we need names, fool.
Don't say names.
Can you
We
give
need
them-
yearbook pictures.
And so we need
Listen,
social
no, I'm not
security.
gonna say no addresses or names or where it was at, dog. I'm not even gonna say I did it.
Nah, but okay. So there was this band couple. Every lunch, man.
Shout
they
out
would go
Jonathan and Claudia.
the Claudia. No, it was we had practice rooms.
Right.
You would go in there. It was like a little room. And
Soundproof rooms, yes.
Yeah, soundproof. And then my friends that were couples, they would go in that room every day at lunch and just hook up for the 30 minutes at lunch, man. And I'd be their scout.
The lookout. The lookout.
Oh, hold on. Time out. I'm talking about that you were in.
No, hold on. He's
Okay.
gonna tell.
He's telling us stories about like I know a guy. Fuck the guy. What about you? What happened to
No,
you?
he's
Who
not done
used-
yet.
You
He
can-
one
I
day.
can't say stuff. Okay.
Who used to play the
Come on,
clarinet
dog.
and
Okay,
he
tell us a
used
little
it.
bit about, did you have any crazy hookup stories at all?
Okay, so
This was just like
hookup-
Hey man, we already threw him under the bus
Hey,
with
wait,
the
wait,
other
dude.
shit.
He was the friend that was
This
that was
gets
fucking.
excited about other people fucking.
Dude, I'm just sharing.
You know who's fucking right now? It's like you feel like you fuck.
He's like at the wall. Don't go in there. They're fucking right now. He's the lookout, but he's telling everybody.
Like this. Hold on.
There's been some close
He's probably
calls.
doing doggy style right now.
Damn, you're doing doggy style in high school?
Oh, dude,
I was
mean,
barely doing missionary, fool.
Well, I did a what?
I wasn't. I wasn't
doing
lasting long
fucking
enough to like
rip.
switch positions,
Fool,
fool.
I was mimicking what I saw in porn.
Yeah,
fool.
so I was gonna say, if you didn't watch porn, you
doing
weren't doing
all shit.
anything but
So
that.
I remember one time my fucking parents left, dog. My parents left and they were gonna be gone. They were gonna do like a fucking Costco Sam's Club trip, you know. So,
So you know your time.
You're gonna be gone
Yeah.
for at least an hour.
Yeah.
So I got an hour to fuck. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And I was leaving, and my dad pulled up. Like I remember, and I saw him, and I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And then he was just like, "Oh, no," because I was leaving and stuff. He's like, "Oh, ahorita no vamos a ir al Costco." I'm like, "Yo, digo, vamos a ir al Sam's Club." I was like, "Oh, word?
for show.
Oh, for sure." He's like, "When are you leaving?" Like in 15 minutes. I could pick her up in 15 minutes. I was like, all right, cool. So I did the whole fucking. I called bitch. I don't know what you're doing, but get out now. Like, get out. Make it.
It's about to go down.
Yeah,
It's
she was a bit
about
confused.
to
She was like,
go
I think
down.
I'm gonna go eat. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna eat this fucking pussy. But, and I fucking, dude, we were doing so many fucking positions because I was like, no, man.
You're trying to do all
Just
the-
where am I gonna
15
be
minutes?
free?
15 minutes?
No, I'm saying
Oh.
15 minutes to pick her up. Fool.
Oh,
But I got
okay.
an hour with her to do whatever I
Oh,
want,
okay.
doc. To put it wherever I need to put it, doc.
Nah, see, every
Uy, pobrecita, güey. She went through so much. She was like, "Oh my god, that was crazy." I'm like, "Yeah."
Okay, let's go
I
back
lived
home. Let me
3
take you
lives.
back home.
I was
every
fucking- I'm even going like this.
it was like that Austin Powers when it's like in like fast forward positions, just every
Yeah,
position.
for every fucking little position, lo que sea, güey. And it was like, dude, man, it was fun, dude.
Yeah.
Every
so
high
much
school
fun.
memory I have is
There
this position like this, me like this, just looking at them, like sitting on top and me just watching them.
Wait,
That's every
fool,
position.
I've never-
That's me all through high school.
No
I'll tell
way.
you what, that's new to me.
That's
That-
one
that
position.
started being new to me. I never did that move. I never did the whole like I've never let a girl like I guess fuck me. Not never. I was the one always like fucking
Pumping.
I gotta be the pumper. I've always been. I've never I never laid and be like I've never done that.
That's
Man,
it right there on that couch right there.
Yeah, dude, like
Right
this.
there on this
Just
couch.
like every position I remember is them on my lap like this and me like this.
Yeah, that's the weakest.
I don't even move. I'm
Fool,
just
I feel
like,
that's the most laziest sex ever. Like,
No, that's good.
no, what? But
You're
that's the
touching
laziest.
everything.
Yeah, no,
You're
I
touching.
can't-
You're focusing on other stuff besides yourself.
Yeah, I guess.
You never done like reverse cowgirl?
No, dude. What the reverse?
The girl
cowgirl
looking
one?
the other way.
right there.
No, if
Are
anything,
you okay, bro?
Yeah, this is
You're
really
getting a little
cool.
excited over here.
You know, the only thing I mean,
Hear that?
the microphone's not even on your fucking mouth.
They
I
can
know.
tell what I'm saying.
Okay.
They could
Hey,
tell.
but
They
I'm
know
saying,
what
like,
I'm doing. They're
what-
reading lips.
I mean, I would do this, like, where I would just they'll be like, I guess.
Like how- yeah.
I don't know. My thing. Oh, there would be a reverse, and they'll just be like, blah, blah, blah.
That's
I'm sitting
reverse
down.
cowboy.
remember-
But I'm sitting down. I'm not
Oh.
like.
Fool, I was
leaning
not
down.
last
Head
either.
down.
You
You're
know,
not putting your head down like that.
dog. I feel like that's what girls do. Well, you're doing you're reacting like a girl. Like you're going like,
Well, I'm sensitive.
Like,
I'm
I'm
just
just like,
trying to
that
see.
to me is like, that's the feminine way.
Well, in
of,
high
like,
school, you're not like
taking it in.
we're not all like fucking pro as you. Like I remember one time I would go so fast that like as soon as like she sat on it, I was going and I acted like I heard her like grandma coming. I was like, someone's coming, and I like stopped and I was like,
came already.
because I already came.
That's the oldest.
I would
trick in the
always
book.
bust that. Oh no, someone's coming. I already came and I fucking
yeah.
I gotta go to the
No,
restroom
no, no,
right
no,
now.
no. We gotta stop. I'm scared.
And then and then we try again.
You're
Then we
putting
try
on- you're
again.
Putting on the boxes with that wet spot. Like
Then I'm like, no, let's wait like 15 to 20 minutes, and then
No,
we
that's
wait,
a good one.
and then we'd go again, and this time I'd last like 30 seconds, you know?
so that was your move, the laying down.
The laying down, dude. Yeah, the laying down. I like laying down.
Yeah, I mean
What
that's
about
what.
the, what about the car sex? You
The car-
doing that shit?
I'll recline the chair back, but obviously she's on the bottom, right?
Oh my god, dude! I feel like you would. I feel like you would be lost on the fucking moves. Like she's like takes off her panties, like, "Oh, are you sure? Because why were you? There's a breeze." Nah, I just maybe something happened. Like what would happen? I don't understand. Oh, yeah. Something might happen.
Yeah, that's Julian's
Something
life right
definitely
there.
might happen. I feel like that's your life. Dude.
Yeah.
You
Let
that
me
guy?
let me put my head down real quick.
I can tell,
Yeah.
I can tell.
No, I will-
Mr. Bagooing the fucking
No,
sex life and shit.
I know what's up, man.
That's what's up.
Let me show you. Turn around.
I want to know what's your okay.
I would do the move.
Julian, I want to hear this.
What's
Hot
up?
girl right in front of you, dude. How do you hit on
Okay.
her? What's your line?
All right. Depends on the situation. What's going on, man?
No. Fuck the situation.
He
The
can
hot girl's
pull.
right here. You're at a kickback. You see her. She eyed you. Then she come like this is your chance. You approached her. What's your fucking line, dog?
I'll be like, hey.
That's exactly, and he gets him though.
Hold
Jerry
on,
told me.
Hold on. Dude, he's got a fucking wife.
I'll be like, hey. You're eyeing this tiger right here.
No, fuck. You're eyeing this tiger right here.
Fucking look.
Oh,
shit,
shit,
I'm
oh shit! He got,
It worked.
This one already got pussy. Goddamn, you got fucking Luna. You're eyeing this tiger.
She's the birthday girl.
Yeah,
she's the birthday
birthday
girl,
girl.
and she's over there, and you
Yeah.
like got to get to the birthday
VIP
girl.
room.
VIP. I'll be like,
She's hot. You want her?
I'll be like, hey, I noticed all these chicks are getting attention besides you. Let me give you something.
This is not a real.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
This is
dude?
not a real
What are you
situation or
gonna do?
nothing.
What are you gonna do?
I'll be like, and then
You're the
it depends
girl,
what
fool.
she says. You have to see.
Yeah,
what
yeah,
she-
no,
yeah,
let's do it like this. I know
Okay.
this is like
Yeah.
throwing you off. This is what we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it like this.
Okay.
I'm the girl,
Okay.
and you're the guy. You need to hit on me.
Okay.
And I'm just being my friend.
I'm the friend. Hey, what do you
So
want?
it's like,
Hold on.
dude, it's like fuck him, you know. Like I don't know. I don't even like him like that.
It's like
you
your
know?
birthday, so you should
You
go
know.
crazy. I
Hey,
feel
this
like.
guy standing behind me. When is he gonna talk to me?
Excuse me.
Yeah. What's up?
I see you're the birthday girl.
Yeah. Hello. I'm the birthday girl. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I see you have a satchel on you.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Can I?
You guys are a little too close to each other.
Skinny, but he looks like Pete Davidson. He might have a huge fucking cock. Yeah?
Can I pin $1 on your satchel real quick?
Yeah, like, but where? Oh my
On
god.
your pussy.
He was like,
Oh my god. What the fuck?
You went too far.
Fuck me.
You went too
On
far.
your pussy.
On your pussy.
Yeah, you're not
Oh,
getting
dude,
it.
now we know you don't get laid. It's fine. Your girl has nothing to worry about.
Maybe it
Yeah.
should. Maybe
You're
it should
out here
be
in LA
like.
with no game. That's
Yeah.
perfect. No, just wait.
Yeah, dude, I try, man.
That's why he's going to
Just
Fig
Try my
with
best.
Jerry.
I feel like I do honestly do feel like pussy just falls on you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like, girls come up to you like, "Hey, here's my number. I've been fucking staring at you all fucking night. You didn't even notice."
He's
What?
got the Raul
You
effect.
were looking at me. This someone's like over here daydreaming because he's high. He's like,
yeah,
and the
dude,
girl's
for
like,
sure.
"Are we fucking vibing?"
Dude,
this was like this. So like this. He's like, fucking high as
Dude,
fuck. And
I-
the girl's just like, "Oh my."
That happened to me.
We're
Look,
fucking vibing.
dude, how do you know, man? That's exactly what happened.
Because I can fuck. I know, dude. I fucking know.
Dude, I was wearing my sunglasses at the club one time.
Oh, yes.
Dude, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Julian, you are that guy. You're the guy that wears fucking sunglasses at the club.
Yeah,
Continue.
dude. My eyes were messed up, man, because I had pink eye and I was pretty stoned and I looked pretty trash. And this chick just came up to me and was like, "Hey, I like your sunglasses." And then I was like, "Yeah, it's because look, I look like shit." And then I put them back on and I walked away.
What the Julian? Oh my, dude, the girl is like fucking. Oh my
Right
god,
there.
like the line, and you're just like, oh yeah, no, cause look, it's fucking.
Oh shit! Never mind. She's like,
I walked away, man. I got scared. Well, like I get nervous. Yeah, dude. It's
You're a nervous guy?
Yeah, I am. I am sometimes.
And I'm nervous right now.
Dude, it's because like I don't like going after, man. I feel like
Is it the fear of
too
rejection?
Predatorial. I don't know. Fool, I get rejected.
No, that's
on
what I'm
stage
just
all the
asking.
time.
I get rejected on stage. The crowd rejects me every time I go
I'm
out.
used to it.
No mames, way.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
I'm
No.
starting to see that you're very nervous, huh?
Oh yeah, dude. I get nervous sometimes, but it gets me through life sometimes, you know.
Yeah, you just
That's
like, I think you just stumble your way into like situations like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if you want me to, I don't have to. Oh, what's going on? What the fuck happened? And you
that's
just
why I say
sound-
he's like the Pete Davidson
Yeah,
of
dude, you just
the
fucking-
Latino.
I get that.
Texas.
I can see that now.
Yeah, but I get my way through stuff with my confidence.
Pure charm.
So
Yeah,
my thing is like, it doesn't sound like you have a lot of confidence, but what would make you think that stand-up would be your go-to? Like, why would you choose to be a comic if you're not really that center of attention kind of guy?
It's because I have some
That's a
pretty
good
good
question.
jokes, man.
Wait. And you're cocky.
He's very
You are Pete Davidson.
Never mind.
No, I don't know. Like
What makes you be like, hey, I'm gonna try that, or did you not think about it? You just do it. Like, well,
No,
yeah, like
it-
where
it-
were you?
Where
Like,
did it
take me
start?
to-
Where did
take
it
me to,
start?
like, when
Origin
it started
story.
for
the
you. To,
origin?
Yeah.
Okay, origin of doing comedy. So I was like 9 years old, and I saw George Lopez on TV, and I was like, man,
TV.
I was like, what the heck does he do to go up there and make people laugh? Because and then that's planted in my head. And then after high school, I was like, man, I don't want to go to college. So I saw a Netflix special, and I was like, Joe Coy's Netflix.
I didn't say Jerry Garcia.
I also saw that one too. The They Can't. I saw
yeah,
you.
that-
The They Can't
Wait,
Deport His Soul.
hold on. Sorry, I don't want to distract you from the story, but I think I did meet you in fucking New Mexico.
Yeah, Demi.
Oh no shit! Now I
Yeah.
remember, dude. Those
You
lips.
guys were on the road.
Something reminded me. I saw those lips. Wait a minute, I've seen
Really
those lips
lippy.
before. I see
Yeah.
those
Hey,
lips. You almost fucking kissed. I remember.
Oh, take your
now.
shirt off. Let me see now.
Oh, yeah, I do remember now. But
Yeah.
go ahead, go on.
No, yeah, and
So you
then
saw us and stuff.
yeah, I saw. Well, first I saw the Joe Coy one, and then I was like, man, this guy's talking about his family and making it funny about his mom and stuff. And I was like,
Yeah.
let me write a story, and I wrote a story, and it fucking did really.
And it
bad,
killed.
Obviously.
Oh.
At the open mic, because like when you're a new comic, like it's rare if you do
But
really
what-
good
so
the first time. But
You
then, yeah,
really thought, if you're shy to talk to people, what made you think it was gonna be okay to talk to all those people in that open mic?
man,
What made you?
You
do
liked
the
it that
comedy?
much?
Did you like it that much? The idea, or did you?
Yeah.
Or are you the type that's just like?
my whole family's a joke, like a jokester family. My whole mom's side is.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had a uncle that passed away from AIDS, but even
Oh,
when he
shit,
was in
fuck.
his,
That's not funny.
no, but even no, let me tell you. But even when he was on his deathbed, he would put the sheet over his head and pretend he was dead, and then they would come up to it and then be like, "Oh my god," and he'd be like, "Wah!" and scare them.
What the fuck? While he was dying of it, he's
Yeah,
like,
bro.
ah.
And-
It's funny, right?
and he was just like a real big prankster, man. And I feel like it was
I feel like
my
the whole-
mom, even my mom was like that too, man.
Oh,
Like,
really?
too,
Cool.
like real joking around.
You guys were like that growing up. You guys
Yeah.
were burlistas and stuff.
Yeah, and then now like that I'm doing comedy, like people from middle school will see me and they'll be like, "Oh, you of course you're doing comedy. You've been a jokester since middle
Right.
school."
Yeah.
So you know what I take from that? I think I don't know, but my analysis.
Dr.
He's
Sepulveda.
gonna diagnose you
Dr.
right now.
Sepulveda.
You're gonna
Please
touch your
come
legs
to
like
the
this,
center
like
of the
that,
room.
like this.
Here's the thing. What I see from you, I think that like you grew up with a lot of embarrassing moments.
Yeah,
You've
a
had
lot,
you've
bro.
dealt like the embarrassing feeling that people get. They fucking shy away from. They run from it.
Yeah.
You embraced it because you've always had it. So I think that you going on stage was like, that ain't gonna phase me because I know
Been
what
going
that feels
through it.
like.
Yeah.
That's not gonna hurt me. Like other people would
No.
be like, fuck that fool. That would hurt the shit out of me. It's like, yeah, but I go to embarrassing moments every day. My life is embarrassing. So it's like, what are they gonna do that's gonna? Yeah,
That I'm not used to.
I'm gonna feel it when I get off stage, anyways. So
Yeah.
So maybe that's why for you there was no fear because you're like,
That's a great analysis.
yeah, dude.
That's
Fuck it. Come on,
amazing.
dog. Come on, perro.
Yeah, you
It's
got
gonna be
it.
$50,
You're spot on.
please.
Because I'm trying to. I really am.
Where's the
trying
co-payment?
to figure it out because this is nerve wracking when you're on stage. It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, and for someone who's him, like he's shy, and I'm like, why would? I would not be able to believe that he could do that. But now I'm like, I can see how he gained that little confidence to be like, man.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, you have that like, they're not afraid of anything because you already been through a lot of embarrassing shit that you're like, nah.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing comedy now?
4 years.
4 years?
Yeah, I started when I was 19.
Fuck,
Nice.
damn,
Yeah,
that's
19,
dope.
yeah,
Good,
yeah.
man. That's good.
You were young too when you
Yeah,
started, right?
I was like 15, but yeah, 19 is where I felt like I took it more serious.
Yeah.
At 16, I would go up like maybe once a week. and
What
I felt
what
like,
age did you move out here?
2009, I was 19. So I feel like at
Dang.
19, I was like trying to.
Damn, I met you
that's
right when you
cool.
turned 21, huh?
Yeah, no, when I met you, I
We
remember
weren't even
I
21
just
yet.
started, no, I was 20, but I was just starting to, because I remember, because he invited me to a boat party, and I wasn't old enough to drink, so I was like, do you have to be 21? You're like, no, fool, fuck, we rented that shit. I'm like, oh, dope. So I was drinking at the boat party.
It was
and
it was a boat party, yeah.
It was fucking, dude, I was looking at this guy. You didn't know about this guy. This guy, let me tell you something about Christian. dude.
Well, okay,
When I
tell
met
me.
Christian, fool, he was just like the cool guy, and I'm like, how is this nerdy fuck? How
Yeah.
is he cool? Like, fool, this fool had like girls.
Well, he dances too. He knows how to
Oh,
dance.
yeah, he knows how to dance. He has a great fucking dance too. No, but I'm being serious. Like, he had like a bunch of girls around him. His friends were all like good looking dudes. No homo, pero they were good looking dudes. They were all cool dudes. And you're like, the whole
Yeah.
squad seemed like cool people. And it's just like a bunch
And
of
then
like
Christian.
good looking people. And then you see Christian and everybody's just like on him like, hey,
Yeah.
and he was like super nice. And I'm
Like I was the connect, but I wasn't.
but he wasn't like cocky. He wasn't like a dig or thought he was cool. He was very like, hey dude, like, and I'm like, how did you find this cool crowd? Like
Yeah.
how did this cool crowd?
The thing
find
is,
you?
I created
And then
it.
he had
You
his
created
girlfriend,
it.
and his girlfriend, you know, she was, you know, and
Anyway, back
todo
to the story.
respeto. You know, she was like, oh my god, you know what I mean? And with Christian, what's going on? You should. Oh my
Dude,
god.
I
Anyways,
wish,
but
man.
and he invited me to a boat party. He's like, hey, what are you doing this weekend?
A bull party?
Yeah,
What
a
is boat?
A boat
Oh,
party.
boats.
Yeah. So he was like, "What are you doing this weekend?" I was like, "Oh, nothing, dude. I'm a fucking loser. I have nothing to do." I was honestly thinking about killing myself. And they go, "Hey, come down to a boat party. We're having a birthday party. Yeah, come down." And I went, and bunch of fucking, they're all dressed in all like hot. And
It was like a boat
Yeah.
theme, like a
Fool
like
was
a
crazy for a bunch of like hot people, full, and I'm just like, "What the fuck am I doing, dog? This is fucking crazy."
Like, where did the boat come from?
Yeah. And then they were cool. It was like cool.
Everybody
like,
was
even
cool,
after
yeah.
everybody was hanging out after, and they were all, we're gonna go to Yard House and keep partying. But I wasn't 21, so I was like, oh no, I'm good. I gotta
You
go
went
home.
21.
I gotta go to school tomorrow.
I feel that though too, man. When I was at 21, I would go on showcases.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they wouldn't even let me in the freaking.
Oh
venue.
yeah, that's how it is. They can't
Yeah.
let you in. Sorry, and it's like,
It's like, bro,
Well,
I'm on the
wouldn't you-
flyer.
I'm on the flag.
and then I'm like, look. And he's like, all right, and then puts fucking big old X's on your hands.
Yeah, so
So
I got used to,
embarrassing.
I got used to being.
I
around
forgot you weren't even
exes.
21.
Yeah, when I was in Bert's place, I remember they used to have put an X on my fucking hand. También, I was like, fuck, man, that
Yeah.
sucked.
And then a bracelet to top
Yeah,
it off.
to
It's
let
like,
her
bro,
know.
isn't
Fucking
the
X on your
X's enough?
forehead and shit.
Yeah, when you're a young comic, dude, you don't get to have the full experience, like with the drinking and stuff. And
Yeah.
that's why maybe I don't. That's why I don't really drink a lot when I go on stage and stuff, because I'm like I was used to not doing that.
Yeah.
And I got
that's
caught.
Oh,
good though,
that's
too, though.
true.
Yeah, so
Because a lot of comics, they're saying, "Oh, I gotta get drunk to go on stage
Well,
at the
it's-
beginning," and it's
Dude,
like,
now I can't
To get
drink.
through the
I can't
nerves.
anymore.
yeah,
The last few shows, like the last 2 months, I can't even. I used to have to like, cause the nerves and those nervios, and now I feel like it's fucking, like it's
Throwing
a
your
crutch,
timing,
and it's
yeah.
like throwing my timing off. And now even just like one drink, I don't feel like
no, yeah,
my
like
script is crazy.
no, that does.
Now I've just
affect
been going
you.
sober.
it's because now you know how to handle the crowd and the timing. You're like, I don't need the drink.
It's actually holding you back,
I
yeah.
actually trying to do my job.
Dude,
yeah.
Yeah.
those are the best sets for me. Like when you're sober. Because
Yeah.
I did a weekend in Corpus and last weekend actually, and on Saturday, me and my friend I was like, I'll party before my set. I was drinking, like smoking, and then I go up. So you know how you said, oh, you look nervous, dude.
Yeah.
That night, I lost the crowd completely, man.
no, dude,
The-
Right
the-
away or what?
The dude before me had high energy. And then I went up and I was like, just
With that
chill.
whack shit?
Yeah, dude. And then I was like, dang, I'm never doing this again. So just sober is better, man. You know? Yeah, because
Yeah, I'm gonna-
that threw me off. I didn't have my structure right on my jokes. And
What
yeah,
did you say that threw him off right away, or it was just your? Was it like a joke that you normally do, or you try to go different?
No, I started off like talking about Corpus Christi, about the city,
Maybe that was it.
and then
Hey, fuck Corpus Christi.
You know where you
Boo.
lost
What the
it? You know
fuck?
where you lost them?
in my voice.
No, in my voice, in my life. The fact that you just said right now, like the guy had a lot of energy, that probably
Yeah,
psyched
no,
you
yeah,
up.
yeah, I did. That's what happened. Cause he had him at this level, and then when I went up, it went down right here. Cause I was just chill.
Because right now, when you're at that level, my experience, but when you're at that level, you do want to.
Oh, my phone finally turned on. No.
No, that's true.
Fuck.
When you're at the level,
It's
you
over there.
finally want to match the energy.
Yeah, match it.
You're
and then bring
thinking
it
like
back
that.
to you.
You're looking at energy, like in the laughs, and like who got more laughs, who got louder laughs. I gotta match that, and that's why you get nervous. Like, I gotta follow that. Like, I gotta match it. No,
Yeah.
dude, you just gotta go up there and
Ride the
just
wave,
do
fool.
you. It's called riding the wave.
You just ride that
But
shit.
in the moment, you fucking felt like, oh, I have to match that type of like style.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
instead
for
of just
sure.
like saying, you know what, let me just do what I do. And
I'd rather have
everybody-
someone do great in front of me than bomb in for me.
Yeah.
Really?
Would you rather? You'd rather have someone bomb before you than do great? I'd rather have
yes.
someone like
I'll go
kill
after a bomb
right
any
before me.
fucking day.
I'd rather have somebody kill right
I
before
love
me.
it. When I see somebody bomb,
No.
I'm like, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I'll get him.
Yeah.
No,
I'll
for
bring
me
him
it's
back
like,
up.
all right, I'm gonna ride that wave. But when they're bombing, I'm like, fuck. Does that mean I'm gonna bomb too, or are they gonna like listen to me? Are they gonna be like? So to me, it's like I rather ride the wave of somebody good, and more. And that's why it's always confusing to me when people are like, oh, I gotta follow that. I'm like, nah, that's good.
Yeah.
Because they got the energy here. Now you're starting from here because they're happy.
Yeah.
Rather than fucking having to bring them. Jesus is ready for that to bring them from nowhere to bring them to where they need to be.
Yeah.
I rather they're where they should be.
I can't do that when they're out like loud. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, dude. When they're loud, it's like.
Yeah, to me.
Yeah, not rowdy. I just mean when they're like good.
But to me, it's like when someone ripped it. Like me and Jerry used to do a lot of shows together, and then I remember he would like, and sometimes we would switch. We were like co-headline a lot of times, and we would switch. He'll go first, and I'll go second.
Yeah.
And I remember going like, fuck, like I can't like. Cause it was just
Yeah, he already killed it.
went high. Like I can't get another high. Like nah, they're gonna be over the highness. They're gonna be like, yeah, we already left. Like
Yeah.
by the time they left, no, I'm sorry, no, we already used it.
Squeeze it all up on that guy. Sorry.
That's how I saw it. So I'm like, oh fuck.
You think there's a limited laps?
Like I saw their laugh meter go fucking.
I only have 15
from-
laps. Sorry.
From full to E. They're like, oh, they're done, dude. They're done. You
Already.
took everything out. And then Jerry will come out like, oh fuck, what was it? 45? I guess.
All right, kill him. Kill him.
All right, do your thing, fool.
Follow that,
Ah,
fool.
nah, fool. And I'm like, fuck, fool. You think they're fucking crazy? Like, oh, come on, fool. You got it, dog.
Yeah.
And then fucking that fool go outside. It's like
Smoke a
smoke
cigarette.
a cigarette.
Didn't even
And I'll
pay
fucking-
attention to your
yeah,
shit.
and I'll fucking be out there like, and then I get down and I'm look at him and I was like, fool, what you thinking? He's like, oh, you killed it.
That was
fool.
good,
I'm like,
fool.
fool, I just
Yeah.
saw you walk in at my fucking last 2 minutes. You fucking liar.
I know, but I can hear the laugh. He always says I can hear him from outside.
hear the
fool.
laugh,
I
fool.
just he's
And I
all.
go, and I go outside. And I go outside. You can't hear a fucking goddamn thing.
This is what Jerry says every time, and he's full of shit. He's like, I don't listen. I just listen to the last fool. If you're like, okay, then I'm like, all right, he's good, but I don't listen, fool.
Well, it's your set.
He's like, I go off the vibe of the crowd. If I hear him, then you're good, fool.
He knows exactly what to tell another comic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jerry knows how to fucking like humble you with a yes and a no. Even if you bomb, he's like, no, but you got great presence, fool. When he says that, it means you fucking bomb.
Well, don't worry about it. It's just one
If he
show,
hits
dog.
you with the, nah, with your presence, fool, neta, güey, está cabrón, güey. You're doing good, dog. It's like,
That's
no,
why when
fuck,
Jerry
you got
tells
this
me
shit,
like,
bro.
"What the fuck happened?" I know that I fucked up because he never like you can bomb in front
Yeah.
of Jerry and he doesn't care. But if he says, "What the
Yeah,
fuck's
what the
wrong?"
fuck
then you're
was
like,
that?
"Oh
Yeah.
fuck, I fucked up big time with Jerry saying something."
Yeah.
Because he's not really judging, so you gotta do really bad for him to be like,
Yeah.
What's the
What's good?
worst show you ever had, fool?
Oh, the worst show?
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Dude, I did a Spanish
Yesterday.
show.
Yesterday.
Dude, my first
Spanish show?
Yeah,
That's where
dude,
you-
Oh, that's where you fucked up.
at an elderly home.
All right.
At
Can you
10
tell me?
At
Can you
an
tell me hold on. Can you tell me that the cat needs to go to its room in Spanish? Just say that sentence for me.
Okay.
"Tell the cat to go to the room." In Spanish.
Okay. Vete pa tu cuarto. Pinche gato.
That alone, let me know you bombed that
Pinche
Spanish
gato.
show. Vete pa tu cuarto. Pinche gato.
All right, let me tell the cat. Let me tell the
But
cat.
anyways, go ahead.
Vete a la cuna.
A la cuna. Ay, verga. Cuna. All right, now you're saying big fucking words.
Gata. It's a gata,
so-
first of all.
Gata.
Gata, vete pa allá.
Gata. Anyway, so what happened? So you're at this nursing home?
Yeah.
Doing comedy.
Dude,
It's
pretty
comedy.
much. They're pretty much on ventilator. No.
They're already asleep.
It was an elderly group, whatever. They were
In Juarez.
In Juarez.
And what is it?
Close to
It was
Juarez.
cartel survivors. What happened?
Dude, I went up and I
Don't even
bombed
argue
full.
over there.
And they were even telling me, hey, ¿qué no eres comediante? ¿Qué pasó?
Oh, they were
con los
fucking heckling
chistes?"
you?
Yeah, fool.
Los señores, güey.
Yeah, dude, they're harsh.
Yeah.
They're bitter. They just wanted to play bingo.
Yeah.
You take them away from their
Yeah,
time.
And it was like 10 a.m.
Oh, what the?
How old are you? How old are you? You were like
I was 23.
this
That was
a few
like-
months ago.
it was like
It was
that-
last
a
week.
couple months ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a couple. It was this year actually, like in March.
No way, that was the worst gig. You were like,
Yeah,
And you had to do it in Spanish.
How much
Yeah,
time?
Spanish, fucking 25. But I did 20.
I think you told me about this
Or
when
like
I met you.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do my time. I
Fuck
still
no.
got paid though. But
what the fuck?
but
bro?
it was bad, man. That was probably my worst show like ever.
What
Yeah,
did you start
man.
with? What did you open up with? ¿Cómo están?
I was like, no, I don't even remember what I said. Man, I don't
What did
remember
that guy
how I
say when you
opened.
did the Spanish? ¿Cómo está? Tú eres un pendejo, huh? Or what did you say? When you, you said that the Spanish show and the dude came up like,
I don't know. I just so much fun.
tú eres un cabrón, huh?
Yeah.
¿Dónde están las putas?
Oh yeah, he said something
It's all like señoras and
he said,
shit.
there's a bunch of señoras. So he's like, ¿cómo están todos? ¿Todo bien? Ah, aquí está, esta es la mesa de las putas, ¿verdad? Se ve que es la mesa de las putas. And the girls are like, the fuck?
They're like,
First of all, the word puta, it sounds
That's
so
so
harsh.
Yeah, it's so
So like
bad.
aggressive. You're like, fool, come on. Son señoras, güey. He's like, esta es la mesa de las putas. Sí, ¿verdad? Sí.
Tú eres
You
bien
can't
gran
do that in
puta.
Spanish though, like, cause it.
Tú eres bien puta, huh?
Yeah,
It's cause Spanish.
Who was this?
some fucking comedian.
It was a Spanish show he did, and then he said the guy from the band was like,
yeah.
ya.
The guy came and he's just like,
I'm
he
doing
goes,
it.
"Es
Es la puta."
He didn't get a reaction like he wanted. He's like, "Es la putas, huh? No, no, come on, no."
Es que,
Oh man. He went like this. He went, "Oh man, oh man," and then the fucking paisa guy gets up, fool. He fucking takes the microphone. He's like, "Yeah, se acabó, se acabó." And fool, awkward ass fucking quietness.
hey, Jesus is
And
next.
And I'm next, fool. And I'm like, this motherfucker. And then he's like, but he should have went, se acabó. Yeah, se acabó, se acabó. And he looked at the DJ. He's like, córtale. He didn't even hire anybody. He was just a guest, and he controlled the situation, going like, "That's enough. Hey, that's enough. That's enough. DJ, no more comedy. Just put on the music. That's it." Like, damn, fool. I was like,
Damn.
fuck. And I went up to the guy, and I was like, "Hey,
You were like,
dog."
thank
And they paid
God.
me, like, here you go. Don't worry about it. I'm like, oh, even better. Fucking bye.
Bye
I just came to
later.
Bakersfield to get a fucking check, dog. That's what's up.
dope.
So if you do Spanish shows, you're gonna get paid no matter what. Is what you guys are telling me from what you guys
Yeah.
say. So I'm gonna just book one and fuck it, and get paid.
The thing is, like, there's no Spanish comics here. You know, they're not here. They're in Mexico. They're in like, you know, south of the border. They're not.
I'll tell him a
gonna be
Pepito
here.
joke or something.
Like the Spanish that you're gonna get here is very pocho, very fucking like Americanized. That's not gonna translate well.
doesn't
Like,
translate- 'cause they
even
write 'em
my
in
Spanish,
English.
like I'll do good in Spanish. I mean, you know, I'll do good. But then when I take it to Mexico, it's like it's not. I know I'm like, oh, this works because they understand this type of lifestyle. What the fuck are you doing? Did you just grab my foot?
No, there was something on your shoe.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just fucking caressing me.
Now you
That
wish
too.
I
Se
Se le
was,
volteó el
fool.
calzón, güey. I'm
You
like, now I know,
wish, fool.
now I
You
know how girls fuck you, dude. Now I get it.
I know where you get them. How do you get them?
How you get them?
Tickle the foot.
So, yeah, dude, so that's what I think. I think that, like, I don't know.
The translation.
Doesn't you know? It's not the same.
Yeah, and then everything in Spanish sounds like 10 times worse if you're being mean.
Yeah.
So you
You,
can't,
Or
you
vulgar.
can't just say that to.
you can't be like mean to like a Spanish crowd because they'll take it the wrong way.
Mm.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
in English, you can make fun of a crowd and they'll laugh a little bit more.
And Mexican
Yeah.
comedy before, now it's different, but before it was like they want to hear jokes that they've heard before, or like it's good to like do just jokes, actual jokes, like a freaking a Mexican, a black, and a Asian guy go into a bar. Like they like that type of shit, no? Like
Yeah,
that
they
type
like
of like jokes.
They like the long
charras,
stories.
They like charras,
Yeah,
they
like those like
stories.
Pepito went to the
Yeah.
where did Pepito go to the they like shit like that, no?
What is like the
Right.
What's the
Tell me your best Pepito joke,
No,
Fern.
I don't know any Pepito. I
You
don't
know
remember
any
any
good
Pepito.
I have
Pepito
a
jokes.
Pepito joke, yeah. Remember, I was just telling my brother, like, my first Pepito joke was, so you guys want to hear it? So
Yeah, I want to hear
in
your best.
Spanish or in English?
Both.
Spanish.
Whatever,
No, I'll
just-
say it in
In
Spanish. Fuck it.
It's full. I was a kid and I would say this joke. It was, in Spanish, I would say that he would go, it was, había una mujer y you know, había una mujer, un hombre. Habían dos novios, habían unos novios que fueron al cine, se sentaron juntos y el novio, se apagaron las luces Y el novio le agarraba las piernas y le decía,
Mm.
like, ¿de quiénes son esas piernas, mamacita? ¿De quiénes son esas piernas? Tuyo, papacito. Tuyo, papacito. ¿De quiénes son esas manos, mamacita? ¿De quiénes son esas manos? Tuyo, papacito, tuyo. Oh, ¿de quiénes son ese pecho, mamacita? ¿De quiénes son? Tuyos, papacito, tuyos. Luego la novia se enfadó. Digo, ya no le voy a responder. Ya me está. Quiero ver la película. Y que le agarró las nalgas. Y le dijo, ¿de quiénes son estas nalgas, mamacita? No dijo nada. ¿De quiénes son estas nalgas, mamacita? Nada. ¿De quiénes son estas nalgas? Y un señor de atrás dijo, prenda luz, se perdieron unas nalgas. And that was fucking the joke. But the reason why it was funny when I would say it,
Because you're a kid.
I was pocho. So I would say like, ¿qué son estas manos? ¿De quiénes son? And he's like, ¿de quiénes son estas nargas? ¿De quiénes? And they started laughing when I said, ¿de quiénes son esas nargas, mamacitas? Nargas. And everybody just started laughing, laughing. I don't know why. But I was like, that's just a setup. I'm going to kill him when the punchline hits. And then I used to be like, prende la luz. Se perdieron unas nargas. And everybody would be dying, like crying.
And you're like, I'm going to be a comedian. I'm
I
moving to
remember
LA
going,
next week.
Well, I remember going like, dude, I'm killing off of this fucking simple ass joke. Like,
Yeah.
they never, but it's because the way I was saying nargas.
Yeah.
And everybody would just start dying, fool. I remember my mom's ranch, I would say it, and I had the whole adults crying. And I remember just,
That was your origin story.
yeah, I remember I was just fucking
Wow.
killing it at the fucking rancho, homie.
Yeah.
With the
That was your
Pepito
open
joke.
mics at the ranchos, huh?
Yep.
Damn,
Yeah.
fool, yeah, I didn't think about that until now. Like, yeah, I remember I was fucking doing
I never heard
little
that.
mic. And,
That's awesome.
yeah, I remember
You've
I was
always had
fucking...
it inside of you being
I would always tell. I would always, yeah, dude. You know what it was? It felt like I always felt like very uncomfortable, like being just like myself, and I would hide it with like, oh, I'm gonna
Let
do
me
something
get-
stupid,
yeah.
and then
Let me-
fucking everybody laughing like, oh, okay, yeah, just like focus on that. I don't really like. I don't know. I'm not comfortable with myself. So
Yeah.
I'm just.
So let me
hiding.
throw this
Yeah,
at
it's
you.
like I'm hiding who I really am to just like, hey, whenever you see me, I'm always trying to be funny because I don't want to show you me. I guess.
That's
I don't know.
that's
It's so
dark.
weird.
That's
That's,
sad.
that's fucked up. Huh?
It's actually kind of sad.
It's actually sad as fuck.
Yeah. The Nirvana
I took
shirt,
it all the way to
listen
HBO.
Oh
Nirvana.
my god, I got all fucking dark. as
He's
shit.
I took it all the way to HBO, but you know what? That's not really me. What you guys see is not me.
Yeah, dude, that's funny.
This next special is gonna be about me.
me.
It's not even
Oh,
funny.
yeah.
It's just
Everybody's
serious.
like, "Nah, that shit was whack. Yeah, but what's the cool things that are happening to you right now? Well, at this stage, like 4 years, like what's like the coolest thing
He's in LA.
that you got? Yeah, is
Let him
man.
answer,
that-
fucking Christian.
I know.
Or finish the question.
Yeah, what I'm saying,
The
like,
cool-
what's
the
like
coolest thing?
in 4 years that you've been doing it? What's like the coolest thing, the highlight of your career that you're like, damn, that's
Yeah.
fucking dope. I
Well,
never would have thought.
I've been hitting the road more.
Working
this
with
year.
Jerry Garcia. Fuck out of here, dude.
Let me open the door. Let me open.
I don't mean to cut you off, but Jerry's been having like these open micers, fool, and then like that he's been rolling with, and some of them tell me that he's like, I'm like, oh, what's the coolest thing that's happened? Like, open it for Jerry Garcia. I was like, get the
Nah.
fuck out of here. I'm like, let me tell you something, dude. Fucking, that's why
He
Jerry
is
has
cool.
you guys around. He likes his fucking compliments. Oh, don't worry about it. You're gonna make it, fool.
Don't worry about it, fool. Don't worry about it, fool.
You're gonna make it, fool. Ah, motherfucker. You want a cigarette? No, you will now, bitch. And so, what's the
So you
big
can buy me
highlight?
packs.
Anyways, what was the question?
Oh, shit. So the coolest thing,
Yeah.
like, well, I've been hitting the road a little bit more this year, and probably the coolest show I've done was probably working with Felipe Esparza at the Plaza Theater
Nice.
in El Paso.
Fuck.
It was like biggest crowd ever, 2,000 people.
Nice.
I did like 6 minutes.
Yeah, dude.
So your biggest spot is already better than mine. Whole career.
And then I was, dude, it was
No
my
llores,
hometown, so I already have my jokes about El Paso.
Yeah.
Dude, and it was like I got so much adrenaline rush.
I can
man.
imagine that.
That's dope.
It
Yeah.
was
And
awesome.
Felipe's
That was when we
fucking-
were in El Paso.
And Felipe's so fucking funny, like off stage
Dude,
and shit.
for
like,
real,
neta,
man.
way, like, I was like, damn, this motherfucker like is fucking funny
Yeah.
off stage. Like, if
What
only
did
we
he
could
tell you
record-
off stage?
Funny we could record that. He was just like, he was just making fun of like inside jokes about this other comic that's like beefing with us, and he was just like, oh, he's all, so don't worry, dude. He's like, hey, by the way, on YouTube, that fool's gonna be watching right now, just waiting for you to say something. And I'm like,
Yeah.
just little things like that. The way I'm butchering it, but the way he said it, the timing, I just had me dying.
Dude.
But imagine that, like all those people.
Yeah.
And
Dude,
how much time did he give you?
like 5 minutes, 6
That's
minutes.
all you need, though. That's
Yeah,
all you need,
dude.
fool.
But there was consistent. Like it wasn't like no like dead spots. It was like just
Laughing.
roars,
Yeah,
fool.
yeah.
And then you hear him laughing from the
Top.
from the rafters.
From the
or whatever.
rafters.
And you're like, oh my god, fool! I just did that. I made so many people laugh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And it was good because I was
And all the fucking El Paso comics hating. How the fuck?
yeah. How the fuck did you do that?
How did you get it?
I've been doing this shit for
Well, my- how
15 years.
How did you get
It's
that?
because I met him.
'Cause I grind.
Like a
So-
couple-
Because I fucking grind. You know? Oh, I'm just fucking good.
It's because I'm real funny. Dude.
The way he said that so cool, he's just like, I don't know, it's just I'm really good at what I do.
My jokes are really
I
funny,
sent him
dude.
my EPK.
So what was it?
I hit him up on LinkedIn.
I met him like a couple years ago, man. My friend, he does radio out there in El Paso, and I was doing an open mic for him, and he was like, "Hey, bring the gear to the plaza, and you'll meet Felipe." And I took it, and then it was after he got off. It was after the show already. They were already unwinding, and then I met him. I said, "What's up?" And then every year when he would go to my hometown, El Paso, I would go hit him up and say, "What's up?" And then
You'll call him?
no, I would just
Just be right
Go
there
to
in the
the
mix.
show.
Up,
He'll be in the mix.
because you know
That's
Rizzo,
smart.
right?
Yeah, I know Rizzo.
Yeah, Rizzo will be like, "Yeah, hit us up," and I'll go with them. And then one year he did a drive-in show like outside
During COVID?
Yeah, during COVID. Dude, fucker crushed it, bro.
Oh,
Dude,
fuck.
let me tell you, dude. Okay, I'm going off track already,
No,
but
go ahead.
dude, there was this part where an ambulance came behind him, loud as fuck, and he was on stage. He goes like, "Hey, fool, look, there's a cholo getting his wings." Everybody honking, fool, honking.
that's
I'm
funny.
out of fool.
There's a cholo getting his wings.
Yeah.
That's good. It's quick, huh?
Damn,
And
dog.
everybody was like
Yeah.
dying laughing for it, and I was like, "What, dude? He's a killer, man." Well, and
No,
then
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that. I'm saying like his material is great, and I'll be like when you catch him like off and he's just on. I'm like, I was like,
That's the guy.
That's the salto está pesado. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and I even though like I do like his material and everything, his stand-up is great, but like I can see how he's like working. But
Yeah.
when he's off and his mind is just running full, he's connecting the dots. That's when I'm like, this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh shit, like that's where he's at.
yeah, and then after that drive-in show, when we were saying bye, he was like, "Hey, you're next, fool. Next year when I'm here, you're next." Because he would give the El Paso comics
A chance.
Time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that time it was my homie Lando. The year before was Nico, and then he was like, "Nah, you're next. I got you the next time."
Oh,
That's dope.
shit.
That's what's up,
Yeah,
dude.
and then
Fucking-
That's dope that he
Shout
does
out to
that.
fucking Felipe for doing that, man.
Shout out.
That's fucking so
Because
dope,
look at that,
dude.
give you inspo for like.
Hey, you should move
Keep
to El
going.
Paso, fool. Next year.
All
Next
you
year.
need a Christian was to
2 more years.
When is he performing in Glendale? When is he performing? I'll get on the roster in Glendale.
Do you know a radio guy in Glendale?
I know Jesus
Yeah.
and Julian right here.
Yeah, and
5-year waiting list.
and that's how it came up. He was the day of the show. I pulled up, and then he gave me 5 minutes.
Did you bring a girl?
No, she was working.
You're like, thank God. I like when he was like, you can come. No, I'm working. Okay. Inside you're like, no, that's cool. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, you're gonna miss it.
I think I can make it. Oh, no, you don't have to, babe. It's good, man. There's gonna be plenty of shows.
And be like, yo, what's up? You like the funniness I did? You like the jokes I cracked?
Do people recognize you afterwards? Like,
Dude, afterwards I went
like
to
when you
go
go to
see-
like a fucking Walmart and you're like, hey, aren't you that fucking idiot guy that was on stage? No. Aren't you that fucking comic that was on stage?
Yeah.
No, you get
Yeah, well, like not from his show specifically.
From
like
his reels.
but yeah, from my popular reels. Nah, but they'll just say, "Oh, you're a comedian," and I'll say, "Yeah, obviously, yeah."
Ah, damn.
All
Okay.
day.
Okay. And it's a hot ass girl. You're a comic?
What do you do when they recognize
Is it on
you?
my shirt?
You stupid bitch.
Where do you know
I'm
them from?
usually cool, like, "Oh yeah, where did you see me?" Or I'll ask him because I'll get like kind of like insecure, like, "Oh, did I suck?" And they're like, "Nah, you were really funny."
You
said
didn't
that
laugh,
story."
huh?
Like, dude, when they recite your joke, I think that's what's cool, man.
I think if they're coming up to you, they liked you. If they
Yeah.
thought that you were sucked, they wouldn't even say nothing. So don't
Yeah.
worry about like that. No one's gonna go to you like, "Hey, I saw you. You fucking sucked, fool."
Yeah,
yeah.
Hey, you're fucking trash, dog.
No one's gonna go to you. And normally, if they
Get a
remember
day
you,
job, fool.
they liked you, fool. They liked you. So just go from there.
Yeah.
You did great. Fool.
Well, dude, that's just fucking awesome, man. Like, it's exciting. Just keep enjoying the journey, dude. It's gonna be fun. It gets better. You know, Jerry gets funnier as you go. No, but
The compliments go away.
compliments go away. But you know what?
We're
Because there's a
doing,
new guy coming in.
We're doing Ontario on Sunday. This won't be out by then, but
Oh
Oh yeah.
Yo,
We're doing Ontario on Sunday.
Yeah.
Ontario
Hey,
Improv.
go with that one. Ontario's gonna be fun, dude. I think it's gonna have a good.
That's a dope crowd. Ontario's always dope. That's my hood. So.
Any plugs?
Great
Any
crowd.
plugs?
But yeah, plug in. People know where they can see you.
Who you-
We have some El Paso listeners, so let them know so they can fucking follow.
Yeah, dude. Follow me on Instagram at Julian Comedy. That's JulianComedy.
Hey, you spelled it right.
Yeah, there you go.
And yeah, just on that. That's where I post all my shows and a couple clips I have.
Orale.
Yeah, check me out there. And then I don't have no.
Are you on the
podcast or nothing.
TikToks?
TikTok, yeah, Julian Comedia.
Ooh.
Oh, in
Julian
Spanish.
Comedy
Ooh.
was taken full.
Oh, really?
So I had to translate it to Spanish.
Spanish.
Oh, man.
Oh, you couldn't do it backwards?
Oh, I bet you the
Comedy
white
Julian.
people are gonna love that. Come what? How do you spell that?
Is that like food in Spanish?
idiot doesn't know how to spell comedy.
I think it's
Oh, yeah, that's
Julian.
funny.
It's
That's
Julian Clamato. I don't know. Well, yeah.
Chlamydia.
Dude. Well, chlamydia. Anybody fucking El Paso listeners, make sure to come out and check him out. When you
Yeah.
see
Support
him in
your boy,
town.
people.
Support your local boy. He's out
Your
here in
local,
LA.
local.
Till next time, man. It was a pleasure having you, dude. You gonna stick around
Yeah,
for Patreon,
yeah,
dude?
yeah.
Patreon. You're gonna release some stories now on Patreon,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
We
This
fucked
was
up.
PG.
He sucks
Patreon,
a mino,
we're
verga.
going in.
All right.
Julian sucks a
Okay.
mino, verga.
Yeah. Tap into the Patreon and you'll know who I fucked in high school.
Yeah, there we go. We're fucking gonna talk all about that shit, dude.
Hey,
All
we're
right.
behind a paywall. His girl
And if
isn't
you're
gonna
not
hear
on
this.
Patreon, you guys are fucking up. Get on Patreon. That's where we get the fucking nitty gritty and the steamy eamy.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
fuck. Those
Steamy
episodes are
eamy,
fucking
I like
great.
that.
All right, guys.
Peace.
Next time. Peace.
Peace.
Later.